Well, howdy. All right, we're back on the Cordoba sump. Let's see about putting these window motors on. I got those in, and as long as we get those window motors in and motoring, not the motor boating, but motoring, we'll go ahead and put in the new weather stripping as well, because it's really non-existent, just cracking away. I have that, so we'll also install that as long as we get the motoring. All right, so let's get into that. First, we'll have to removed the window motor, and we're gonna have to get out this gear here. All right, spin you around here. Whoa, don't get dizzy. All right, and make sure you're pointing good here. Let's see about getting that loose from there. You got a screwdriver. Because we're gonna get this out and transfer it over to that one. Yeah. Let's see. This should be 1, 2, easy magoo, which means it's going to be terribly difficult. Something. Will not want to go right. Alright, that was easy enough. There's the gear. But I need all this inside. How do you get that off? Oh, off. Easy. Now there's a bunch of grease in here, so let's get some grease. Glove. Now we're ready for a ditty party. Let's pack it in there. That gear will end up sucking some of that up. Is there such a thing as too much? I don't know. But I guess we're gonna find out. If you ask me, there's not, because it's all going to work together. There we go. I guess there is a thing that's too much because it's coming out. But that's okay. We'll go like this and we'll put it in that hole. See? Ready for the ditty party. Put it in the hole. Now we'll flip her back on there. Bam. Oh. Like a pastelito with guayabas. There we go. There we go. Whoa. Okay. Guess there is a too much, or just enough, because that means every other orifice is filled, meaning hueco. Alright, we'll save this glove for the next one. It's my last fucking glove. Guess I gotta go to the store. Ooh, I got my tattoo ones inside, so I still have some latex. Come on. Thank you. Alright. Screw the driver. It's not where I took it out from, is it? Yeah, it is. Is this not the same? Oh, it's not down all the way. Needs to be down all the way. Why isn't it down all the way? And we still got full of grease. Now why suction is happening? Ah, I see why. Everything always has to be redone, I tell you. See, shiznit. If you look, that has a spot for this to sit on. The original did not. It was flat. So I have one of two options. Grind it away so it can sit flat. But wait, there's more. There's no threading there. There's no threading there. There's threading there on this one. What in the cripes? But that's where this was. And this was. Not that. I wonder what that's going to do for mounting now. Okay. Let's just grind that away some then. That'll make things easier, I think. So, yeah, there's always some kind of fabrication involved, isn't there? Let's swing you around there. Alright. Yeah, hold. Stay there. Grinder. Not the gay app. The actual tool. Alright. Take it down a little bit. Oh, you can't see me. There you go. You just take it down just a little bit. Whoa, that's fast. And now it's flat. Where's a rag? There's a rag. Okay, spin you around. Choo-doo. You are back. You know what? Give me 2 seconds. Don't go away. I don't like that. Fine, I'll turn you around. Since you want to be nosy and you're yelling. That's gooder. I like that more better. I know better's already more. Okie dokie. Artichoke. That will expand. That will expand. Okay. I think we'll be groovy. Groovy. We shall see, won't we? There. That's flatter. Like the earth. Are you a flat earther or a round earther? Comment below. Are you on the side with Christopher Columbus or all the others? Alright, so that works like that. I think this screw will go into here now. Even though it doesn't really. Guess not. It's not really gonna do anything. The hole's bigger, but okay. Maybe that has to go away. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Now, let's swing you around. Hee-yaw. And let's get into the door here. And see about her getting put back in. I forget the pieces I took out besides these two bolts. Alright, where did she go to again? She went... Let's find a gear. She went here somewhere. Where did this go again? Huh. I wish I could remember. Don't you hate it when you take something apart and it was so long ago you can't remember shit about it? But we'll figure it out, won't we? Alright, that's got to line up with some kind of hole. Maybe that hole. Go the other way.
I guess we could look at that. We're looking at that.
I'm gonna crawl inside here and look at the other one. Here, you want to come with? I hope you don't fall. Alright, how's this connected in here? Okay, it's going straight up. That's those two bolts. That's the screw like that on an angle. And that bolt goes there. So it's those two bolts, that on an angle going towards the front. Those two bolts, that on an angle going towards the front. Can you guys remember that? Those bolts, that going on an angle to the front. So I was halfway right with it going like this. And then those two bolts. Ha! There she blows. Now, again, that's not right. Okay, that's not gonna stay there without me holding it. So, I need a number 10. I got a number 10. I should get some tape. I got some tape. Alright. The tape is for this. Let's take the adapter. Let's take the 10. Let's put the 10 on the adapter on the extension. Let's put the 10 on there, but it falls. So, we take one spin of tape, just one lightly put on, barely grabbing spin of tape, like so. And now, ta-da, it don't fall. It's like magic, like me. Where the hell's the hole? Okay. That one's there. One more. And see, once it's already in there, it's like those stupid things that come for your spark plug, you know, those little rubbers. And you can take it and use it on the next one. Alrighty. That's kind of working. Let's see if we can make it thread. See, the tornillos or the screws just make their own thread. Okay. We're up. Unga dunga. Unga dunga. Not too much unga dunga. We don't want to strip it out. Don't want to strip it out. Now, let's plug her in. I think that's the right plug. Seems to be the only plug. Why is it only working one way? The switch is bad. Oh. What the cripes? I don't think I'm hitting. I don't think I'm hitting. It's spinning. But it's not hitting. Why? What's up with that? That's not letting it. What's happening? What's going on here? The motor's running. Okay, it's trying to. Up, down, up, down, up, down. But something ain't jiving. Huh. And it ain't hitting. Why ain't it hitting? Let's see. Let's see. Here, let me get you guys a little better angle. I think that'll be better. Comment below. Let's see here. What's not lining up? Huh. Odd. What's not? Oh, well, there you go. I guess you guys can see better, but I got a lot of stuff to pick up now. Let's see. Sweet bird, sing to me. Dee-dee-dee. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm gonna figure it out. But I'm gonna figure it out. I have a wonderful singing voice, don't I? It's just not catching, so it's the spindle that is on the the shaft of the motor. That's what it's gotta be. That's what it's gotta be. So we're gonna have to order that for this one. So let's take apart the other side and see about that one. Yeah. Join me. Alright. Let's get in it or out of it. I guess this will let us know if I did anything wrong. Can't see how I could. It's these bolts and that screw. One. Ha 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 ha. Two. Ha 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 ha. Three. Ha ha ha. Exactly how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop. And see, that just lines up there. And well, in the shnikes. And it just comes out, right? Yeah. Oh. Oh, we got some device holding it here. I don't remember it having this on the other one. Oh no. It's not a 10, it's a 12. Ah! I guess it's more like an 11, but I think a 12 will work. Maybe that has something to do with it. I mean, I didn't take that off on the other one. That's on the bottom. Did I not notice it on the bottom? Whoa. It all fell. There's the plug. Unplug the plug. Let me take her out. All looks the same. Don't see any difference. And again, I got movement here. Ah. Both of these, the plastic's gonna be eaten. I'll tell you the worst part. I had ordered those plastics and sent them back because I thought the new ones were gonna come with everything. Yeah. That's what it is. Those plastics are all eaten up. Look, we're gonna take it all apart again. And we're gonna see. But we won't let this stop us from doing everything. All right. See, that's what's going on. These stupid plastic gears. Don't want to get my fingers. These are eaten up. See, because that locks onto there. Oh, wait. It's on the inside then. Let's take a closer gander. Well, look at all that. I think that compound is all that was letting it grab it all. Because that, whoa, that's a lot of stuff. And I believe that's all plastic. That is all plastic. That's got to be from these teeth getting sheared off. Let's see. Come to me. Oh, this one's actually got a lock on it. Oh. Let's see. Nope. Alright. Now this should go into there. Huh. Well, there be the problem, guys. This, that looks like a rotary piston, should fit right into there and then spin it, but there's nothing there. Wait. No. It seems, depending which way you go, locks into here. Still though, where is this all coming from? Huh. Guess we could try. Ain't gonna hurt anything. Still, what is all that debris? I'll clean it all out, the chunky monkey. Ugh. It's thick. And we've gotten so far, I guess, fuck the glove. Now, we clean this a little bit so it makes a better contact then. It's not like a one-way deal. Like any way I put it, sits the same depth. And that goes up, that goes down. And that goes all around. Let's see the new one. No, it's grabbing. That one's grabbing. So let's put some grease in it. And we're gonna install it and do what I usually do, live on hopes and prayers. Let's grease this bad boy. We're not gonna go overboard like the other one. I wonder if that's what made me stop contact. We're still gonna work on that. We're gonna see about that. You know what? We'll just grease this up. Lightly grease this up to make sure it lets it sit in. We'll make sure it's sitting here first. Well, if we're gonna make sure it's sitting there, let's pack it. Okay. Sitting. Let's put her back on here. Catching. We got to grind that away again, don't we? Oop. Yeah, because this one sits funny. So let's grind this away. Right. put a little more grease on here so it'll suck it up. Again, I'm not going as crazy as I did last time. So maybe there is a such thing as too much grease. Okay. That's on there. It's locked in place. Let's see what happens. Okay guys, let's get ready for the install. I did put this bracket on. Sorry, didn't record it. You just loosen these two screws a little bit, slides right off, put it right on. No biggie. Alright, let's get to installing this bad boy and see if we can't get this motor motoring. I'd love to see one of the flipping windows move without me pulling it. There we go. There we go. Bam. Now, this on here, the number 13 with the number 12 socket on it. And let's put it right where it was. Luckily, there's witness marks. And there we go. That broke free from there because it's not the right size. Let's put the 10 on. Get this on. Gotta get the screw started. Once it catches a little, like I said, she'll thread herself. There's a little slice in the screw, and it's that shitty die cast metal. I don't mean shitty die cast metal, fucking thread. You're the most beautiful metal in the world. I'm gonna lay down and do this. Take advantage of the fact there's no interior. Okay. Then we don't want to over tighten. We want to tighten enough. There we go. We plug it in. That's the plug. That's not the right plug. That's not the right plug. They sent me the wrong fucking thing. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll cut it and put some. We'll put the other plug from the other one on it, as long as it works. So to test that, let's go over there and cut that off real quick. Okay, here we go. We got the plug. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna put this on there. Just gonna rig it up real quick. Fine, let's rig it in a more permanent way. I'll be right back. I'll get some terminals. I have terminals, but I also have greasy hands. That ain't helping to strip the wire. Okay. Schnikes. I don't know if that picked up. If it did pick up, you know what I'm talking about, so comment below. If it didn't pick up, I'm not mentioning it. Ha 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 ha. Deal with that. Ah, there we go. Bam. I don't think it'll matter the polarity, but I guess we're gonna find out. I mean, up could be down and down could be up, so I guess, yeah, it would matter. Let's see. Key on. Let's touch the switch. Huh. Not doing nothing. Maybe that switch don't work. Where's the switch I took off this side? It's gotta be in here somewhere. Huh. Well, this one's not doing anything at all, guys. What the shnikes? And where's the switch? Huh. Might need to get a tester. That's making a connection, right? Let's try it one more time. Oh, wrong one. Well, this is not working out. Hold on. Test light. And close negative. Does this work as a good ground? Test light. Yes, that is a good ground. So let's check here. Got one test light. No power going from over here. Okay. Let's check here. Okay. There is power here. So we want to put power to either the pink with the black line or the purple with the white line. And that should make it go vroom vroom. To make that happen, I mean, this is already open, isn't it? We don't want that to come apart. We'll never remember where that came from. So if I put this on here, that's already feeding power through, right? No, I need a jumper wire. It always comes down to a jumper wire. Jumper wire to see what's going on. Huh. Thought I had a piece of jumper wire in here from other testing moments. Alright, give me a second. Jumper wire. Let's see. Come on. There you go. Alright. Okay, that's a ground. Let's think. How else to test this? we know that's that. That did that. Okay. Let's do what we don't want to do, which is open this. And I mean, no, don't open it. Don't open it. That's a can of worms. Ugh, I think we opened the can of worms. Ugh. Let's see. Sorry if you can't see me. Things are happening that I didn't want to. Open and just close it up. Yeah, there we go. Leave it how it was. Now, love to know where this switch is, and I would love to know why that switch is not putting power over here. And let's do this again. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Let's go back to here. Bam. There's our ground. Let's go back to here. And let's try that one more time. Ugh. So odd. Huh. Let me think on it for a second. Alright guys, I tested the motor on the other side. The motor works just fine. So why aren't we getting powers over here? Let's check for continuity. Why isn't this showing continuity? Okay, let's find this wire over here. This one. That corner is our pink. This corner is our purple. So we got it over there. I wonder if my test leads will reach to over here. Nope. Maybe. Give it a little bit more. See if I can wring it out here. I'm not finding it over here. Which you would think it would come over here. So maybe a relay ain't relaying? Because I mean, how does it not come back over here if it travels to over there? Unless the key needs to be on. Which I highly doubt, because the wire travels no matter what. Nothing. But we have it over there. So, if I have it over there, how come not ringing again? What the shnikes? My test leads are messed up. Ring. Well, something was off there. Let's try that again. Let's see if there's anything on the tester. Let's take a look at it instead of just waiting for the ring, I guess. Oh, cheese and rice. She came out. Put it back. There we go. Do we get anything? Nothing. 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 Not a hint. Not on any of them. Drop the key on again. Oh, key is on. Well, oh, because I unplugged that. I unplugged that motor. Still. No continuity over here. Okay, so no continuity there. We have 12 volts DC here. So that's a negative. And that's a negative. So when the switch works, what's it doing with those? Do I have to jump those negatives? Because we know that this is our 12 volts that'll come to here. And we know we have continuity. There we go. So now I've got power there. And yet no motor movement. But I get motor movement over there. And there is power going to it. So right now it should be spinning. Unless I'm getting no ground. Which I would need another jumper for that. But why would I not be getting ground? And then if I do that, ain't I just getting ground anyways? Huh. here. That's going to be power on the other side. Wait, power on both sides? That's not right. Huh. Huh. Why does that do that? But don't do that. That wouldn't be able to light if it didn't have a ground. Well, it's got a ground over there. But why isn't it rotating the motor? What funny stuff is happening? I need a jumper for that so we can see. Let's see. Alright. I wonder if we leave power to there and jump the grounds. Again, I'm doing all this without a schematic. I'm just guessing. I have no idea how this wiring goes. But it's obviously not just passing positive and negative. I mean positive. There we go. Okay. We figured that out to make it move. We're still going to need to get new switch to find out. I'm guessing that switch is bad for the passenger side, and the passenger side switch is gone. So let's reinstall this motor as we can make it motorish. Okay. We're gonna get one window at least to do something. We're gonna feel accomplished. What's not? Are we in? Where is the nut? Okay. Okay. Más tornillos. Doom, 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 doom. See, we're figuring things out. I mean, can't give up. Can't give up. Okay. That's in place. Window's not moving no more. plug that in and let's do our jumper. Hey, what happened? What's going on? You got the power. Now it's not doing nothing. Huh. Explain that. It was just rotating, and now it's not. I just had it moving when it was out. Whoa, there she goes, down. Switch power. Whoa, don't know what I did there. But we got it going up and down. Let's stick that back in there. Did I break something? Down. Up. Where is up? Not through there. Uh-oh. Up ain't going up. We may have to replace that internal still. Yep. What is stopping it now? Can we help it up? But we know down worked well. Guess 50% of something is better than 100% of nothing. Let's see if we can do this and help it up. Yep, those internals will have to be changed. So it looks like we're halfway there. We have the motors. We're gonna have to get new internals and new switches, because obviously this switch doesn't work. I have to rig it all up, and it's not working from there to here. So obviously that switch is half bad, but at least it lets me know that that half of the window doesn't work. So we're gonna get new internals for that. I guess, let's see about this weather stripping now. Or before the weather stripping, let's see what was up with those headlights. Because if you remember, the park lights were working, but not the headlights. So let's test on that. Let's disconnect here. Come to me. We'll disconnect here. Eventually. It's got to be a button. I'm not feeling. Could have swore I had this off before. There it goes. There it goes. They're always so hard. I feel no button. Not half of it off. It's like baked on from all the years. There we go. Okay. So now let's see if we get power here. This way we know if I have to buy new headlights. Let's get on the negative. Negative. Light working. Park lights are on. Power. We have power. And we're going to watch it go away. Keep an eye on that light. Are you watching? Yep. Now, let's see if the high beams work. High beams definitely engage. And let's check. Yep. It gets its power. And now we'll turn it off. There we go. Alright, so we'll put that on the list. We need headlamps. Alright guys, it's getting late. Obviously you see the sun's going down. I really expected to get a lot more accomplished than what I did. I don't really feel like I got anything accomplished, but we did learn. So I guess we did get something accomplished. We now know the window motor switches are bad. Well, one's non-existent. I don't even know what the hell I did with it when I took it off. I believe it had nothing internal. It was just the back side, if I remember right. But we know we need that replacement. We know the window motor does work once we get that replaced. Looks like the half of the switch that does the passenger side on the driver's side is bad because it only does the driver's side window, and all the internals are crap on those window motors. And thanks to all that fighting, it didn't go ching chong wing dong real fast, and we ate up all our time. We also tested the headlamp power, and we know that that is getting power correctly, but we need replacement headlamps. So we'll order those. We'll order the internals for the window motors that we just bought. We'll order switches. I hope my daughter appreciates me. And we'll have to go from there. I'm not even gonna worry about the weather stripping right now. It is what it is. What can I say? Still waiting on a caliper and an alternator also, so no sense in doing that. Sorry, I guess. Till the next video, we'll get those parts in and we'll continue from there. I guess we'll work on the Goldwing until then. Got to do the head gaskets and valve seals on that. She's a smoking. So until next time, thank you. I love you.